What's going on, everybody? I am ZX Hoop, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Farm Sim Haul and Repair RP. Now, we ended up getting the welding body put onto the truck. As you can see here, it looks pretty good. We got it on there and everything. And now we just had to bring it back to John Deere, and they should be pretty happy with it. And we actually have our next job coming up because the people over at John Deere, I sent them a couple pictures of everything. They said that it looked great and they were happy with the result. And we actually have one of their customers. She buys a lot of John Deere equipment from them. She actually was telling them about how she needed some repairs done to her tractor that she had over at her farm. And we are actually going to go pick that up and, try and put some repairs for her on the tractor. But first, we gotta bring this over back to John Deere so they can hopefully, get this thing out on a job or whatever they need to do. But it hasn't been too bad. It didn't take me that long to get the welding body put onto the truck. It was probably just one of the easiest jobs I've done so far. I mean, it was the first one. I know there will be harder jobs in the future, but hey, if the jobs stay like this, we should be pretty good. But so, her farm is actually down on the left side of the shop, a little bit farther out than the shop is. So that's not too bad. I'm pretty sure this should be able to haul a tractor. It's not like a big tractor, it's just like a small tractor. So we should be pretty good. The only problem is I don't know if it's actually going to fit into our shop, like in the garage. So we might just have to fix it outside, I guess. Let's go and open these gates up here. So we're just gonna back this in here, and I think he wants this truck to go into one of the garage bays. Also, I have no clue what they have going on with their street right here. You would think that for a construction company that they would try and fix that, but I guess not. But whatever. They paid us our money, so I don't really care. So I think we should have space in this bay right here. It should be unlocked, that's what he told me. Yeah, okay. So we could just back this in here. We should be all good to go. And then I'll just give him a call so he can send me the money over. And then we can head on out of here and head over to that lady's farm. So I'm just gonna come over here, give this guy a call real quick, and have him wire our money over. Alright, and he just sent over our money. He paid us $5 grand for this job, so now we're sitting at 8, which isn't too bad. But obviously we're gonna have to keep going and get some bigger jobs to, make a lot more money. I'm actually gonna turn the truck off real quick. I'm gonna see where this lady's place is actually on the GPS, because like I said, I'm new to here, so I'm just gonna try and figure it out real quick. Alright, so we got the directions all pulled up and everything, and we are good to go. I'm just gonna leave the gates open this time. They can come out and close them. But her farm isn't that far from here. It's actually right down the street from our shop, so it shouldn't be too bad to get there. And then the GPS is telling me to just keep going down this road. Alright, so I actually just pulled a quick U-turn. I actually ended up going the wrong way again somehow. Like I said, I'm still getting used to living here and everything, so I'm still trying to figure out where everything is. Okay, we actually need to go right here. should be down here on the left, I believe. Okay, yeah, here it is. Finally. And there's the tractor we have to pick up. It looks like she has a nice farm truck there next to it too. F-150 with a cap. And yeah, there she is too. Okay, so we'll just pull over here. We'll drop the ramps down. We'll go over and talk to her. Let me turn this off, just so I don't waste gas. Alright, here's the tractor. Looks like it's in pretty good condition, so I don't think there should be that much wrong with it, but let's go over here and talk to her. Okay, so she said her name is Katie apparently, and she did confirm that the tractor does not need that much work done to it. It's just like a couple tune-ups, stuff like that. Nothing too crazy or extreme that we need to do. So I'm gonna pull this up onto the trailer. We should be okay for us to haul this. Now, here's the thing. I would really like to talk to her about this F-150 she has over here, because she just said it was just a farm truck. But I'm thinking maybe we might be able to swap out the S10 and we might have a decent truck to use. Or maybe we can flip it maybe. So I'm going to go over here and talk to her and see how much she actually wants for it. Okay, so she did confirm again that it is just a farm truck. It's not in too bad condition, but she said she would only take about $3 grand for it, which isn't too bad because it is in pretty good condition. We could probably swap some things out, put some new rims on it, make it into like a hauling rig so we don't have to use the flat deck trailer all the time, even though it is a pretty nice truck. But we actually don't have space on our trailer to pick it up right now. So I'm thinking maybe we can just haul the trailer back to the shop, and then we could go and pick up that truck tomorrow and maybe get some work done to it and everything. And, you know, get it really tuned up for how we want it and for hauling. Because I'm thinking that if we have just like a decent hauling rig, maybe we can also get a trailer, so we don't just have to drive this around all the time. Or even, like I said, we might be able to just fix it. Maybe we can run it for a little bit and then actually end up selling it maybe to somebody for a little bit of extra profit in between, you know, hauling these vehicles around for people. But we're just gonna haul this back to the shop, and I'm gonna just think on, you know, like what I want to do with the truck and everything, because I do think it would be a very good investment, and I think it might be an easy flip potentially, so it shouldn't be that bad. Alright, so just turn here. Oh, here's a stop sign. Alright, so let's get this thing back over to the shop. Alright, and this blue car is just going to go ahead and pass me. The truck is doing pretty good up this hill too, hauling this tractor. Like I said, this thing is an absolute beast. The 100K I paid for it was definitely a good investment. Nobody coming. So we should be able to just pull up over here, reverse this, and right back into the shop. There we go, perfect. Now I am very curious to see if this thing will actually fit. into our garage or not. So I guess we're gonna have to see. Alright, we'll turn the truck off, unstrap this. It might, like, just barely fit into the garage. Unless it might be too wide. Let's see. Ooh, that is a tight fit, but it actually will end up fitting. That is absolutely perfect. Alright, there we go. And we could just go ahead and drop this door here. Fire the truck back up. Pick up the ramps just so we can back it up. And then we're just going to drop them again to be able to fit under this. There we go. Perfect. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I am going to go and fix up this tractor for her. And next video, I think we are going to go pick up that truck. And we're just going to change a couple things on it. Get some new rims in. Change up some things on it. And bring that tractor back to her. And I think we're going to try and sell that truck. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next one.